Welcome to a world cloaked in shadows, a realm where the line between reality and nightmare blurs. Close your eyes and envision a moonlit night, where mist clings to forgotten train tracks and the air hums with an otherworldly energy. It's in this chilling backdrop that we bring you a tale that will send shivers down your spine. Whispers of the Haunted Express. And here we go. In the dead of night, a thick mist draped the train tracks like a shroud as the Haunted Express, known as Train 13, rumbled forward with an unsettling energy. Its metal wheels screeched against the rails, a dissonant symphony that echoed through the desolate landscape. Elizabeth, a lone traveler seeking respite, found herself aboard, drawn into the darkness of its carriages. As the train pressed deeper into the wilderness, Elizabeth's unease grew like a relentless tide. An otherworldly chill settled in the air, and the rhythmic clickety-clack of the wheels seemed to morph into an eerie whisper, carrying secrets only the night knew. Abruptly, the train shuddered to a halt. Elizabeth's heart raced as she peered outside, the fog so dense that even her own hand was scarcely visible before her. The compartment lights flickered, casting dancing shadows that seemed to stretch and curl like spectral fingers. A distorted voice crackled through the intercom, a whisper that crept into her very bones. "Welcome, Elizabeth," it hissed, the words tinged with an unsettling familiarity. "You've embarked on a journey beyond the realms of the living." Fear took root as Elizabeth fumbled for her phone, only to find no signal, no lifeline to the outside world. The overhead lights swayed, their intermittent glow casting a ghastly pallor over the interior. In the dimness, a melody floated, delicate and mournful, like a forgotten lullaby. The air grew heavy with the scent of damp earth and decay, and the temperature plummeted to an unnatural cold. A child's voice emerged from the shadows, singing a haunting tune, each word dripping with sorrow and longing. The melody wound around Elizabeth, an invisible chain that tightened with every note. She covered her ears, desperate to block it out, but it persisted, the voice seemingly emanating from the empty seat across from her. In the fogged window's reflection, Elizabeth caught a glimpse of movement, a child's figure, pale and spectral. Trembling, she faced the empty seat, only to find it occupied by a girl with hollow eyes, her voice weaving an intoxicating spell. As the train resumed its journey, the scenery beyond twisted into a nightmare. The walls seemed to pulse and close in, and the shadows gathered like malevolent entities. Whispers filled the air, their voices mingling in a cacophony of dread. The child's song grew louder, an ethereal chorus that seemed to vibrate within Elizabeth's very soul. The train surged forward, its speed defying logic, hurtling toward an unknown destination. Elizabeth's fear turned primal as she watched her surroundings distort and warp, reality and nightmare merging into a singular horror. With a surge of desperation, Elizabeth shattered the window with an emergency hammer, unleashing a tempest of icy wind and darkness. Clinging to the edge of sanity, she hurled herself from the moving train, crashing to the ground alongside the tracks. As the Haunted Express disappeared into the night, its wails of childlike sorrow fading, Elizabeth lay on the ground, breathless and broken. The mist lifted, revealing a desolate landscape untouched by time. Years later, Elizabeth still bears the scars of that nightmarish journey aboard the Haunted Express. The memory of the spectral child, the mournful song, and the chilling truth that reality can be more terrifying than any nightmare continue to haunt her. The train tracks remain, etched with the echoes of whispered secrets and the souls of those who dared to journey on the cursed rails.